Hey everyone, this is Luke Huntington, Regional Vice President with Arbonne International, and today is July 31st, the last day of the month. Always the most exciting and interesting day of the month, and I know for everyone in Australia, the day is actually over, so hopefully it went well for you guys. I know in the UK, it's actually only 3 o'clock, East Coast, where I am, it's 10, West Coast, it's 7 a.m. So there's a lot of day left for everyone who's actually still in July. So what I want to talk about very briefly is how to end the month strong, because there are a lot of people who are going for their goals, whether it be promoting or bonusing, or some people who are trying to hit their maintenance. So everyone's business is different, and these are going to be helpful tips that can allow you to create the crazy volume you may want and need in the last day in order to hit your goals. So, and just to give you an example of a lot of stories that I've heard of people being able to create some crazy serious volume in the last couple of days of the month, I've heard people raising multiple thousands of dollars in the last couple of days of the month. And I remember when I went region, I managed to not myself, but my team and I managed to raise over $20,000 in the last like 3 days of the month. So just remember, it is possible, and it can happen if you and your team decide to. So here are a couple tips that can allow you guys to help you create volume in the last day of the month. So the first thing before you do anything, whether it be calling someone, whether it be reaching out to your team, is you want to make sure that you have your mindset and your head in the right place of mind, which means you don't want to, if you're going into the day overwhelmed, not knowing what you're going to do and kind of scared on how you're going to have to do something crazy in order to reach your goal, get that jargon out of your head. Put your mindset into the right place of mind. And there's a couple ways you want to do that before you do anything. A lot of it comes down to personal development. So that can consist of reading books. It consists of affirmations, which is, if people don't know what that is, it's giving yourself positive reinforcement, like saying, I'm a leader, I am motivated, I am eccentric, I am someone who wants to follow and learn from. You have to be determined, and you also have to be on purpose. And once you have that ingrained, then you'll be able to start moving forward. But you have to do this before you do anything. Because remember that any type of mindset you have, whether it be positive or negative, that's what you're going to attract, whether it be business-wise or selling product-wise. Next thing is you want to make sure you know where you are going. If you are going to hit a goal or promote or bonus or even hit your maintenance, you have to know that you're going to get there. Because if you're questioning it, or if you're not quite sure if you're going to get there, you're most likely not going to. You have to be absolutely on purpose on knowing that you are going to make it happen. You may not know how at this very moment while you're watching this video or when you wake up this day, but just make sure you know that it's going to happen. This third thing you want to do, which may be surprising to a lot of people, but you want to tell your teams where you are going and then ask them for help. To give you an example from me, when people ask how in the world I was able to create that type of crazy volume when going for region for the last couple days of the month, it's because I was able to do it by reaching out to my team and asking for their help. People assume that, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? How am I going to create that volume in order to help me reach that goal? This is not about just you. It's about everyone. Feel free and don't be shy to ask your teams for help. Make sure they know where you're going. If you want to create the the Sarah Johnson district or the Sarah Johnson area, region, or nation, tell them that you are ready to create that and that you are asking for them to help you do that. And another thing, if you are on the other side of the spectrum and you may be on the verge of losing a title, don't keep it to yourself. That honestly is probably the worst thing you can do for yourself. Tell your teams what's going on, keep them in the loop, and ask them if they'll help you keep or grow past your maintenance, because they're here to help you. They don't want to see you lose your title. They want to see you surpass it and grow from it. Just remember, you are not here to protect your ego. You are here in Arbonne as a consultant to build your business, to protect your business. This is all about, this business and growing your organization is about stepping outside of your comfort zone. And if stepping outside of your comfort zone is telling your team that you're struggling, or telling your team that you're shooting for a goal and you need someone else's help, so I know a lot of people struggle for asking for help. Don't be afraid of it. We are here to help you. So once you've had all that done and everyone is on the same page and you guys all know where you're going, now is the time to start getting into activity. So are you guys ready for the secret of how to create crazy volume in the last day of the month? Well, here it is. It is quite simply picking up your phone and asking people to buy. That's all it is, guys. It may not be the sexiest thing in the world, but that's how we create crazy volume. Everyone knows that this is a business of a balance between having clientele and having a consultant basis. Right now, we want to make sure we are able to help people get the product they need, and also make sure that they know that you're shooting for a goal. Because when you're on the phone with a potential client or a loyal client of yours, whether it be a person who doesn't, or just has a normal client ID or a preferred client ID, you can tell them what's going on in your business, and that their purchase will not only get them some amazing product that will improve their lives at a discount, but it'll also allow you to get closer to hitting your goal. So just for some basic example language for people who have been in Arbonne for a while and who are about to promote to a new level, this is just an example. You can call Sarah. We're going to use Sarah as a name. Hey, Sarah, I hope you've been doing well and have been having a great July. Do you have a second to talk? Fantastic. So, as you know, I'm on a mission to become successful with my Arbonne business. And I'm really excited because I'm super close to promoting to the next level, which can help really improve and change my family's lives. I know that you purchased products in the last couple months from me, but is there anything that you may need or happen to need, or anything you'd like to treat yourself to? I'd be happy to show you how to get it at a discount, and it would also help me get closer to my goal in July. Make sure you ask them to actually buy. Asking people to do anything, for some reason, is the hardest part of doing this business. A lot of people say, oh, I'm not good at closing. Oh, I don't know how to get a sale. Oh, I don't know how to sign up someone. What that usually comes back down to is I don't know how to build the courage to ask people to actually have them potentially do what I would like them to do and what they would like to do. Because some people want to purchase product and some people want to do this business, but they also sometimes need verbal permission to either buy products from you or to join your team. Now, verbal permission is you asking them, because they may want to buy a product, but they won't do it until you ask them if they want to buy a product. So don't be afraid to ask. And what is the worst they will say? The worst they can say is no. So with that, as a quick recap, first thing you do, get your head into the right place. Second thing you do, know where you're going. Third thing, tell your team where you want to go and ask for their help. Fourth thing, I hope that's fourth. It's still a little on the early side, but make sure to pick up the phone and ask people to buy. Fifth thing, make sure when you're asking them to buy, make sure they know where you're going and how this can't only just improve their lives, but can also help yours. So with that, it's currently 10:11 on the East Coast, 7:11 on the West Coast. Go and have a fantastic day, because a lot can happen in 24 hours. A lot can happen in one day. And you guys are the one who can create whatever you want to create. Enjoy it. Good luck, everyone, and have a fantastic day.